What else do we have going on here? I guess we could talk about Unity, and for this, we're going to go over to Pokemon Go Hub, and the headline reading, Unity to start charging Niantic per game install, and this is not limited to just Niantic. It says, Unity is updating their monthly licensing model to be based on the number of game installs across all Unity-supported platforms. Unity is very popular. Niantic has until January 2024 to either migrate Pokemon Go to a different game engine like Ingress or begin paying the new fee for each installation. All right, Adam, you're Niantic. What do you do? I can't imagine how big of an undertaking it would be to say, we're going to change our game's engine. Like, do you just, fight this tooth and nail and then pay up if you have to? Or do you actually try to find a new engine?
It would cause me to look into other options. Just obviously, it's not like you can't just turn it off and turn it back on again. I mean, you'd literally have to, and then you'd have to migrate everyone's account. So there's a lot of back end stuff that I can't even imagine or begin to think about. But it would cause me to look into another option and just be in that mindset of I am interested, what can be offered and how can we do it? And if it can't be done, it can't be done. And then you just fight for it. It is what it is. You're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah, this is pretty significant, man.
And then that might mean, more paid events. Every single event, there's a paid. We might finally see a paid subscription. All these things to essentially
offset.
Create a steady income. Yeah, because if people are steadily downloading the game, whether that be now if I wouldn't know this, but if I downloaded the game and then deleted it and then downloaded it again, would that count?
So there in the Go Hub article, they kind of talked about that. They also talked about, does this mean higher prices? Does this mean more paid stuff? I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
I don't know how developers are going to swallow this pill. And games that are truly free to play, they were given a certain amount of money to develop the game. They developed it. They put it out there in the world. It's free to play, free to download, no microtransactions, and then it gets very popular. What do? How do they cover those costs? So there's going to be a big shift here. There's going to be a lot of changes that are going to come. As a player, you hope that these things are completely transparent, right? You don't want to have to care about this stuff. You just want to be able to turn your phone on and the game works, right? You don't care about this crap. But it is significant when you talk about the scale of a game like Pokemon Go that could be getting, 100,000 new downloads a month or whatever the case is. It could be very expensive at 20 cents a pop. It doesn't sound like much, but when you scale it, it's like, whoa.
Every 4 people, that's $1.
Yeah, it's wild. Kitty in the chat saying that the subscription code has existed forever, going to happen one day for sure. I'm okay with it. I'd rather be able to say, I'm going to spend X on Pokemon Go every month, add it as a line item in my budget, and never think about it again, than to say, maybe I'll buy this box. Maybe just give me everything I need for $20. I'll be happy.
Yeah, I agree. Because it's very frustrating when you're I don't know what to buy. And then it's oh, okay. I'm just confused. Hang on one second. I'm at 183 coins right now. I'm going to buy that free daily box. Got it.
Dude, I was down to 0.
But the only
0.
3 boxes are 2,350, 1,990, and 1,070 or 1,700. What? I can't. There's no small box for me. There's no box in my price range.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
The boxes have been awful. The best was the 500.
That's how they competed,
dude. They put crappy boxes and give you balls and potions. That's how they compensate for their Unity fees. No, there was a 575 Pokecoin box with 3 remote raid passes, balls and potions. It's you're gonna charge me more for the. It's come on. It was the worst box, maybe of all time.